That's how it's not our opinion, possibly. It's not possibly even something we could choose, because everything was naturally just as it was before human beings even came onto the earth, you know? But the human being was naturally what it was until it could get into patterning to not work properly. Look at the babies and the toddlers of human beings. They've got natural motion. Their bodies work well. That shouldn't go away. The only reason it does is through patterning, and you can see that as being true when people like myself, the founder of In The Image Clothing Company, Evan Strong, or whoever it is though, get out of patterning. It just is what it is, all right? I don't want to cut it premature, but it's truth. I mean, there's only one way the body functions. It's like making a machine and it can only do what it does. Well, that's what happened. But we just didn't make it. God did. Palm Sunday, 29th of March, 2026. Today's date. So, anyway. Cool stuff, man, huh? Cool because it's permanent, it's life-changing, and it's not conditional. You let your body just do what it's supposed to. You know, we allow our bodies to work with our information here under In The Image Clothing Company. When I say our information, it's just our understandings, is what it really is, of information that nobody gets to own. And it's permanent. You get out of chronic patterning and it's permanent. Your body will work for the rest of your life, as long as you're intentional to not alter it again. That's truth. Don't let me claim something, but like I'm saying, try to spend your entire life doing what you can to disprove is what I really mean to say there, what we do under In The Image Clothing Company, and you can't. You won't. No. And it's nothing to do with us. Anyway. Okay. But just sitting in moments like this is huge too, because I mean, I don't have some kind of unrealistic expectations, but I have some pretty high expectations because I know what's to come. You know, how big we're going to be under In The Image Clothing Company, and then looking back on where we were here, like as of today's date, for example. Not only is it Palm Sunday, the 29th of March, 2026, and it's just a beautiful day, a beautiful feeling because of it being Palm Sunday and what that really means. But also just, you know, what these documentations really are and how much they'll mean to us. You know, me personally, if no one else, but as the founder of In The Image Clothing Company, you know, years down the road, decades down the road, looking back at this, like, this is what made us be able to stay credible. And it's not only that, because truth is truth, and it's credible if it ever is, but as far as the longevity of, you know, me making these very foundational videos at the start, the first couple years here into the founding of In The Image Clothing Company, you know, it gives us this longevity to show what I'm saying, where, you know, a lot of times it takes some time for things to be found out, and somebody just had some kind of claim or some kind of like idea to sell something, and people don't really realize what's happening until some time goes by. But we want it on the other end, as In The Image Clothing Company. The more time that we can have go by and us saying the same things, even if it sounds different than what a lot of people across the earth are saying, if it's truth, it's truth, because we don't get to decide or change truth. And so it's even more of a testament to God, really, within the longevity. Not necessarily that we would have to have things, you know, be longer than just, you know, saying them once, but it is beautiful to be able to do this. I mean, as of 2026, 2025, and when we founded In The Image Clothing Company on the 23rd of March, on the 23rd of September, 2024 was In The Image Clothing Company's founding date. And so, I mean, just as more time goes by and we're saying the exact same things since we were saying at the very founding, the same things that we were saying since the very founding, it's still the same. It's still truth. Truth is always truth. It's even more of a testament to God for those that maybe are waiting for some time to go by to be like, nah, you know, whoever it is in any instance in life, maybe you're seeing if they just had some kind of like an approach that was a claim, or to try to sell something, you know, like in a sneaky kind of way, you know what I mean? Or in just like a little bit of a misleading kind of way. It's the truth, and always has been, always will be, that it is impossible to train the human being to get it to do anything besides what it does. It's just the shape and length of the bones, the shape and length of the muscles. It's a body that grew by itself. Its hinges, levers, and rotations. It's designed in the image of God, and we as human beings make clothing. So we're a clothing company here under In the Image Clothing Company, just to allow the body to work. But it'll never change how it does work, just like it never has up until now from everyone who was before us. There's no redundancy with truth either, you know. That's the thing, is if we're saying the same things just again and again and again, it's just that we're reinforcing that things are just what they are. That's what I'm saying. The more times we say the same things and they're still true, well, they're always true if they ever were. That's where the credibility gets built, you know. So, Palm Sunday, 29th of March, 2026, all right? So don't get it twisted. I'm gonna keep saying that where I do too, you know. Don't think we changed as In the Image Clothing Company. When we do more things than you realize we were planning to for the environment, for example, you know, and so much with the dogs over on In the Image Clothing Company poodles, specifically purebred standard poodles. And, you know, all the things that we do in nature and just with other organizations and companies and within the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Don't think that we, like, changed. This is what we do. This is what we were founded to be, as In the Image Clothing Company, is the things that we do, because that's why we were founded, is to do the things that we were planning to do. I mean, it is what it is, you know, so yeah. All right, I mean, it just is what it is. And what I am is very grateful, and that's part of what this is. This I'm not dragging the video out, but like this like ending to this, how it's just me kind of talking, you know. Now at this point it's just more dialogue of just like my personal explanations of what's really happening here under In the Image Clothing Company. A lot of this is me expressing my gratitude, because I can see personally how far I've come with this, for the sake of the impact and the company, but also for the sake of myself, my own personal relationship with God, and the growth within me in ways that are actually lasting and that matter. Not like trying to get better at any kind of thing for like a time that's a conditional thing, but change in my whole being, physically, and just who I am as a person, that is literally actually permanent. And again, I couldn't claim it if it lasts. So the longevity will just build that credibility even deeper than it just already is, if we're discussing anything that's just already true, you know. Man, it's just hard for me to accept, though, I'll tell you that, because, you know, people around this time, they might not really realize why. I mean, if you heard me say these words like right now, like today or the next week or two, give or take, you watch this video. But I mean, I'm not making claims, but just wait. That's what I mean. The longevity will make it even more able to be seen. It's crazy, man, what we're really doing here. So anyway, yeah. All right. Thank you.